What's up, everybody? It's been a minute, a good minute, since we've all connected here in this space. 3 years to be exact. I have not uploaded a video, but I'm back with a better, more improved experience. So thank you all ahead of time for submitting feedback on how this space can better serve you. So look forward to just a better experience overall. I also want to thank those of you who have tuned into the other videos. Even though they're a little older, y'all still watch them and engage and subscribe. So I am super duper grateful for that. Flow Friday, every Friday is back. I will be releasing a new video every single Friday starting very soon, starting next week. So you'll get this 2-part series today and tomorrow, but next week Flow Friday begins. I also have launched my own yoga business, Connect Yoga, as of November 2022, and so we are going strong with that. I also teach 3 virtual classes every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. So I'd love to see y'all there. If you love this flow every Friday, I will attach the link below in the comment section for y'all to check that out. And when you flow with me virtually every week, your first class is $5 off, so definitely take advantage of that. It's more than worth it. This 2-part series that we have going right now is the Root to Rise 2-part yoga series, a grounding yoga series focusing on more grounding poses. Very intentional to release this during Mental Health Awareness Month, just an acknowledgement of that month. So whether you're personally dealing with any mental health issues, or if you know somebody, these flows, these poses are for anybody. So the poses are definitely more focused on sitting, kneeling, and really opening up through our chest, through our heart area, opening up and creating movement through our hips and low back, where we tend to store a lot of tension and stress in the body. So really creating gentle movements through the body, through the practice, to open up a little bit more, open those energy centers, and hopefully feel a lot better when you leave. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. If you have a block or two or a blanket, go ahead and grab it if it's not already near. You don't need one, but it is nice to have. So if you have one or the other, we'll start in a seated cross-leg position. So go ahead and place the prop underneath you. And as you arrive in your seated position, lift the fleshy parts from underneath you, allowing your sitting bones to make full contact with the earth. And place your palms on your knees, face up or down, or you can rest your palms into your thighs, your legs. And maybe you close your eyes or soften your gaze. You soften your shoulders, your chest, your belly. Maybe with every inhale you grow a little bit taller by lifting through the crown of your head. And maybe as you exhale, you sink a little deeper into the earth, creating length through your spine. And we'll begin with a few collective breaths, bringing awareness into the present moment. And begin to inhale through your nose for a count of 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale out your nose for 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Big inhale for 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale out your nose for 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Big inhale. Fill your belly with air and expand your rib cage, and pause. Audible exhale, side out through the mouth. And return back to your natural cadence of breath. And feel free to open the eyes now or expand your gaze. You can also keep your eyes closed. And slowly draw your chin in toward your chest. Allow your head to hang forward. Feel a gentle stretch at the back of your neck. And roll your right ear over to your right shoulder. Feel the stretch now in your left side body. And slowly roll your head to the back. Feel the stretch in the front of your neck. And left ear, left shoulder. Relax your right shoulder away. And slowly roll your head back into your chest. Let's take that again in the opposite direction. So left ear, left shoulder. Roll your head back. And slowly over to your right shoulder. And chin rests into your chest. Bring your head back to center. And inhale, reach your arms high overhead. And as you exhale, lower your left palm into the earth. Right arm stays extended. Relax your right shoulder away from your ears. And as you exhale, lean over towards the left side. Open up through your right side body. If it feels good, rest onto your left forearm on the earth or on a block, whatever feels best. And wherever you are, continue to keep your right hip rooted into the earth so you're not lifting through your hip and your knee here. Everything stays in the center, stays onto the earth. And maybe you gaze up towards the ceiling. And inhale, slowly come back to center. Bring both arms overhead. And exhale, right palm to the earth. Reach through your left fingertips and lean over towards the left side on the exhale. Nice. Option again to rest your forearm onto the earth or onto a block, or you can keep your palms there and do your best to stay open through your chest. A good way to do that is to stack your left shoulder over your right or just gaze up to the ceiling to stay nice and open. Keep your left hip rooted. And inhale, come back to center, arms high overhead. Remove your block off to the side for now. Arms high on the inhale. And on your exhale, twist towards the right. Left hand rests onto your right knee. Right hand comes directly behind you onto the earth. As you inhale, lift a little taller through your spine. And as you exhale, maybe you twist a little deeper. Gazing past your right shoulder if that feels good. And feeling the stretch from the base of your spine all the way through to the left side of your neck. And inhale, come back to center. Arms are high overhead. As you exhale, cactus your arms. Micro bend in your back. Gaze up to the ceiling. Open through your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And inhale, straight arms, straight spine. Gazes forward. Exhale, twist towards the left. Right hand, left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Lift tall through the spine. Create space between each vertebra. And as you exhale, twist deeper using the space that you just created. Maybe it feels good to gaze past your left shoulder, completing the stretch all the way from the base of your spine to now the right side of your neck. And inhale, slowly come back to center. Arms come high on the inhale. And this time on your exhale, lower your palms to the ground. And while keeping your hips rooted, walk your hands out in front of you. Feel a stretch through your back and allow your head to hang heavy, chin into your chest. Even getting into the inner thighs a bit, the outer hips. And press your palms firm into the ground. And as you inhale, roll over your shins and come into tabletop pose. And place your blanket or block off to the side for now. And in tabletop pose, your palms are pressed firm into the mat. Fingers are widespread. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, send your tailbone high. Drop your belly low. Open through your chest and gaze up to the ceiling. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone forward. Draw your belly button into your spine. Round out through your shoulders and upper back. Press the earth away, chin into your chest. 2 more times. Inhale, tailbone high. Belly is low. Your gaze is up. And exhale, tuck and round. Press the earth away, moving your spine like a snake. Last time. Inhale. Tailbone high. Belly low. Gaze is up. And exhale. Tuck and round. Chin into your chest. Press the earth away. Nice. And inhale. Come back to center. Neutral spine in your tabletop pose. Keep your core engaged as you draw your belly button in toward your spine. As you inhale, press firm through your left palm. Draw your right hand in your chest and up towards the ceiling. Gaze up towards your right fingertips. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left, rest onto your right shoulder, and allow your head to follow. Feel free to keep your left palm resting near your face. You can also extend your left arm overhead, or take a half bind and wrap your left hand behind your low back, tucking your fingers into your right hip crease. And wherever you are, press firmly through your right shoulder, your right forearm, and the back of your hand, keeping a lot of the weight here. And bring your left palm back near your face if it is not there already. Press firm into your palm, lift off your right shoulder. Inhale, right arm is high, gaze up. And exhale, lower back into tabletop pose. Let's reset our spine with a round of cat-cow. Inhale as you send your tailbone high, open through your chest, gaze up to the ceiling. And exhale, round and tuck, press the earth away. Really engaging your core here. And inhale, come back to center, neutral spine in your tabletop pose. Opposite side. Press firm now through your right palm, left arm reaches high. Gaze up, and as you exhale, thread your left arm under your right, rest onto your left shoulder. Allow your head to follow. Keep your right palm where it is, or you know your options to bring your arm overhead or to wrap your right hand behind your low back. Take another breath in this gentle twist, twisting through our thoracic spine, the area of our body responsible for rotation. And bring your right palm back near your face if it is not there already. Lift off your left shoulder on the inhale. Extend your left arm high. And exhale, lower your palm to the earth. And tuck your toes if they're not already. Hover your knees on the inhale. And exhale, send your hips high into your first downward facing dog. Continue to explore with gentle movement here. Maybe you lift one heel and lower the other, alternating sides. Stretching out your calf muscles and your hamstrings this way. Maybe you shake your head yes, nod it no to release any unwanted tension in the neck and shoulder region. And press your chest toward your thighs to stretch out your back and shoulder muscles. And find stillness. And rise onto your right toes. Draw your right knee into your chest. Shift forward. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And gently plant your right foot in between your hands. Lower onto your back knee. Untuck your back toes. Arms come overhead. Low lunge pose. And relax your shoulders away from your ears here. Palms face one another. As you exhale, cactus your arms. Take a micro bend in your back. Gaze up to the ceiling. If it feels good, sink your hips forward and down, opening up more in your left hip flexor and your hips overall. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center, arms high overhead. And exhale, lower your fingers onto the earth. Send your hips back towards your right, toward your left heel. Straighten out your right leg. Flex your front toes towards your body. If you have a couple of blocks, go ahead and bring them onto the sides of your right leg to help with extension through your spine here. So do your best to stay nice and long versus rounding out too much, as this can take away from the stretch. Continue to flex your toes, and if you want to go deeper, lead with your heart towards your right leg. And once you find the sweet spot in your right hamstring and glute, then allow your head to hang heavy. Tuck your chin into your chest. Nice. And slowly rebend into your front knee. Wiggle your right foot back to the center of your space. Set your blocks aside for now. Plant your palms firm. Tuck your toes. Lift off your knee. And step your right foot back with the left. Downward facing dog. Take that on the other side. Rise onto your left toes. Left knee comes into your chest. Shift forward. Shoulders over wrists. Gently plant your left foot in between your hands. Lower onto your back knee. Untuck your toes. Arms come overhead. Nice. Hips squared forward. Strong engaged core. And exhale. Cactus your arms. Micro bend in your back. Gaze is up. If it feels good, sink your hips forward. Open up more in your right hip flexors. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up through your chest. And inhale. Come back to center. Arms high overhead. Exhale. Lower your fingertips onto the earth. Send your hips back towards your right heel. Straight left leg. Flex your left toes towards your body. Option. to bring your blocks off to the side of your left leg. And this will keep you nice and tall through your spine. And again, lead with your heart towards your left leg to reach deeper while simultaneously pulling through the crown of your head to keep length in your spine. And once you find a spot that feels good, allow your head to hang. One more breath. You should really feel this in your left hamstring and your left glute. And slowly rebend into your front knee. Draw your left foot back into the center of your space. Set your blocks off to the side. Plant your palms firm. Lift off your back knee. Tuck your toes and step your left foot back with the right. Downward facing dog. And softly land onto your knees here. Swing your legs to the front of your space, coming onto our glutes and the soles of our feet. And slowly begin to lower all the way onto your back. Lowering down just one vertebra at a time to keep intention and control in our body with every movement. And as you arrive onto your back, maybe you draw your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your legs, giving yourself a nice hug here. And maybe you sway from side to side, massaging out your back muscles, your sacrum. And begin to find stillness. Rest the soles of your feet onto the mat. Recline figure 4. Your right ankle rests onto the top of your left thigh. And with or without the assist of your hand, you can press your right knee further towards the top of your mat. Flex your right toes towards your shin to protect your right knee. And if this feels good enough, stay here for the next several breaths. If you want to take it a step further, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and draw your left knee in towards your chest. Immediately, you'll feel a nice stretch on the inner thigh, your hamstrings, and your right glute. If you want to take it a step further than that, extend your left leg high to the ceiling, getting now more into your left hamstrings. And take another breath here. And slowly lower your left foot back onto the ground. Allow your right foot to follow. And windshield wiper out your legs. Sway them from side to side. Release the hips. And come back to center. Opposite side. Left ankle, right thigh. Press your left knee closer to the front of your mat. Flex your left toes. Stay here. If you want to go further, interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Draw your knee closer into your chest. Feel this in the outer left hip. One step further, extend your right leg long to the ceiling, getting into your right hamstring. Take about another breath. And slowly lower your right foot onto the ground. Allow your left foot to follow and sway once more. Release the hips, the low back, and find stillness. Draw your knees into your chest, happy baby pose. Your thighs spill off to the edges of your rib cage, the soles of your feet facing up. Grip the insides or outsides of your feet. Really press your thighs further down towards the earth to open up more in your hips. And if it feels good, maybe you continue to sway from side to side, massaging out your back muscles. If it feels good, maybe you extend one leg long as you sway in that direction. Maybe stillness serves you here. Wherever you are, feel the spine to earth connection grounding you here. And let's find stillness. Draw your knees back into your chest. And as you're ready, extend your legs out nice and long for a brief Shavasana. Bring your hands and your legs out nice and long and wide. Palms facing up or down. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And just begin to bring your awareness into your body, into your breath. Are you noticing any subtle differences now in comparison to the start of the practice? And let's take a big inhale through the nose. An audible exhale, side out through the mouth. And feel free to remain here. If you are ready to conclude your practice, just begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll over onto one side of your body into a fetal position. Press your palm into the ground. Use it to assist you into a seated cross-legged position, keeping your eyes closed or maintaining your soft gaze. As you arrive, bring your palms together at your heart. And I end this session with a word that means I bow to the light in you, the believer in you, and the divine being in you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining this yoga series, grounding yoga series. It is super important that we bring awareness during this time of the month, especially through movement within our body through this practice. So definitely stay tuned for tomorrow, the second series. And if you're watching this way after the date, then just go to my page and you'll see the series, the second part there. And if you enjoyed this class today, look forward to new releases every Friday for Flow Friday. And also you can tune in to our weekly classes virtually online every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing y'all there. Peace.